We start our story as we see an endless empty abyss. A someone was floating there. He had black hair and emerald green eyes. He was floating there motionlessly as he was thinking about his life, how he ended up there. We see him thinking, how did I become like this? It shouldn't have been like this. I should have lived little longer. It wasn't supposed to happen. Why did he kill me? Why did my own best friend kill me? Why? Why did that bastard kill me? What did I even do to him? He wondered. As suddenly someone entered the void. The void became white. There was no darkness anymore, only light. He was in a world of whiteness. He doesn't know where he is, but he could feel he is in some sort of a bliss. As he looked front of him, there was his mom. Yes, literally, there was his damn mom in front of him, as he stated, hey, isn't, hey mom, where the hell are you? As he suddenly get it where he was, as he stated, are you God? As the woman figure suddenly nod his or her head, and his voice was mixed with man and female both, as in a distorted voice as stated, yes, I am God and I am enough. You cannot comprehend my real form, so I have taken a form that you are most comfortable with. And if you're wondering how did this all happen, you see, your best friend was jealous of your achievement. Your best friend was jealous that how you become a child genius at a very young age and getting gaining many more girlfriends. You see, girls liked you because of your personality and how kind you were toward them. But on the other side, your friend, you see, your friend had a crush with a girl over there. As a guard showed a photo of a girl, the girl name was Korisichi. As as the guard stated, you see, Ayumu Kurisichi has a little crush on you, and your best friend had a crush on her. Your best friend concealed his feeling toward her, but she stated she was in love. She was in love with you, his best friend. Yes. Everything broke after he listened to her conversation, and as he gained a little jealousy toward you. He moved away from that girl, but then he also fell in love with another different girl after a month. This girl stayed by his side after a little tough time. As suddenly the picture was shown of another girl named Izumi Izumi Kamisami, and she was a cute girl, cute for our main character perspective. As your friend, after 3 months again, he asked Izumi to be his girlfriend, and he gained the same answer from her that she was also in love with you, as our main character said. Huh. I never knew I was that popular, but then again, I'm a dancer. I'm a dance motherfucker already, so yeah. He just stated, after that moment, your best friend lose everything. Every damn thing. He tried to kill you in many possible way, like sending a contractor toward you and sending few snipes as our main character. So, oh, that's why I see I was getting targeted by someone recently. Yes. I'm sorry for your loss, but I wanted to give. I make you too handsome in the world and too brainy, and you weren't supposed to born in that world. As our main character wondered, huh? Yes, sorry, you weren't supposed to born in there. As our main character said, oh, So what? So am I going to heaven or hell? As the god stated, no, 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 my child, you're not going to heaven or nor hell. You see, I'm gonna give you a second chance, or you would say this is a reincarnation. So decide which world you wanna go into. As our main character just stated, can I go to My Hero Academia? As the god stated, interesting world, interesting. Not bad, not bad. Granted. As suddenly the god stated, you have a three wish. We have a three wish already. As our main character said, okay, I want a system, an ultimate system point, or ultimate status point. Then the god stated, too power, but granted. Then our main character stated, give me ultimate skill mastery. As the god said, granted. Give me skill creator. I can create any kind of skill I desire. As the god stated, granted. Then our main character said, now I can die peacefully. As suddenly our main character suddenly stated, God, can I go to Izuku's body when Izuku got rejected by All Might? As the god stated, rejected by All Might, I wonder what would that be. Okay, as the god stated, okay, granted. As we see, our main character body was turning into particle energy, as the god stated. Now let's see Izuku Midoriya, or formerly known as Haru. Let's see how you do your world, how you become the most powerful. And I want to give a personal mission, as he was turning into a particle of energy. As the god stated, kill all for one, I mean the quirk, not all for one. Kill every vessel of all for one. As our main character just nodded and stated, I will, God. Now we see Izuku disappear from there, or Haru disappear from there. As Haru opened his eyes, All Might was already leaving. As Haru stated, so I guess I did. That was not a dream. As he looked, he was still in the roof, so he decided. As suddenly he heard a notification. The notification stated, "System initializing. Welcome, host." As our main character said, "Oh, an AI, interesting." Host can give a name to the system if he'd want. As the robotic voice stated to Izuku, as Izuku stated, okay, I wanna change system name and the voice also. As the system stated, what the user desire. As our main character said, I will give you the name Alice, and make your voice a little feminine. I mean female voice. I don't want a male voice interrupting me in many things. As the system stated, turning voice into female. As female voice stated again. System name Alice. Hidden quest complete. Name a system. Gain 10 a mystery chest and a few clothes or few outfits. As our main character said, interesting mystery chest. I wonder what the hell is that. As our main character get a little suit you're seeing here, he did not the mask, you see. He didn't gain the mask, not right now yet. As our main character said, open the mystery chest. As the mystery chest opened, there was a mask there. As our main character wondered, what the hell is that mask? As suddenly the system stated, the mask of judgment. As our main character wondered, the mask of judgment. What the hell is that? As the system stated, you're not high enough level to know know about the mask, as our main character wonder what kind of item is this. As he saw, the item was a rare item, so he it was still unknown to him. There was not too much detail, but only detail that the mask gave the user, let's say, a little bit of bloodlust. As you wonder, the mask gave me a blood ability called bloodlust. Interesting. Now our main character stated, should I make my debut here, or do I save Katsuki Bakugo from the sludge villain? As he equipped his suit from the system, as he equipped his suit, as he turned his hair a little bit, he changed his hair, as he stated, change my hair system, as the system state, yes, changing the user's hair, as it turned into a little darker, so it was good. Our main character body turned into a little muscular because he is, let's say, customizing himself with the system, as his body turned a little bit of muscular and he grew a little more high, taller. As he put the mask on, to his surprise, when he put the mask on, he is feeling he is not feeling any sort of distress or anything, eternal calmness, and he could think clearly. The mask was like a computer itself, a supercomputer, if you assume. As our main character said, "Whoa, it's truly an interesting item the mask is." Now we see our main character just said, let's see. As he stated, create skill, flight. As suddenly create the skill. As suddenly the system stated, creating skill successful, flight. Because of your another max skill mastery, that the flight turn into the flight skill has become maxed, and you can now use flight without any interruption. You can fly for forever if you wanted. As our main character said, whoa, let's make few of my abilities, should we? As he has already planned what kind of ability he wants, so he wonders, what should I take? Should I take my mom's quirk or Izuku Midoriya's telekinesis? Nah, should I? As he stated, I could make my bullshit from my mom about this. Now we see after this again, he make few abilities like magnokinesis, also telekinesis, so he didn't have any problem. So magnokinesis, Magneto's ability, literally Magneto. So it has gone already very powerful one. He has now full control over magnets and, let's say, magnetic fields. Also telekinesis, as now his telekinesis is that strong that he can now literally, let's say, lift buildings up. As you wonder, yep, I make a great choice choosing this kind of damn abilities. Yep, awesome. We see now our main character using telekinesis on himself, as he make himself levitate onto the air. As our main character started to levitate on the air, as a green aura surrounded him. As he wanted to change the aura, but unfortunately he cannot change the aura. He's still gonna get caught, still as fuck. As our main character was floating into the air, as our main character said, "Oh fuck! I forget to create skill invisibility." As he stated, create skill invisibility, invisibly created. As he makes himself invisible for a moment now. As he was flying, as he saw the same damn explosion that occurred, as As he just looked at the ruckus and saw, yes, Katsuki Baku was same as the anime. He was stuck there. He was in the hold of damn sludge villain. As our main character just stated, as he was waiting for his golden moment to when he's gonna enter. As our main character was literally, let's say, ranting a little bit, said, yeah, should I go? Nah, I should. Nah, I wanna kill that motherfucker because of my making my previous life hell. Mm, fuck it. As after 30 minutes of ranting, Izuku just stated, fuck it, I'm gonna go there. As Izuku literally dropped in the ground as he dropped the invisibility. As he formed a crater on the ground as he entered there. Everybody saw Izuku. He was wearing a little suit and also glove. And mask also was hiding his face. As Izuku was going toward the sludge villain, as the sludge villain just taking Katsuki's hand forward and igniting them into explosion. As the explosion occurred, Izuku literally walking toward the explosion casually. As the dust cleared, everybody saw the unknown hero or Izuku unscratched. There was nothing there was nothing, not even a dust around Izuku. As if you wonder what the hell. As Izuku just, let's say, Izuku just put his hand forward as a sludge villain and Katsuki getting out, as husband saw Katsuki was getting out of his grip, as he stated, "Damn you!" As he was about to lunge toward him, but he was stopped by a wall. Not a force wall, but apparently he was stuck in the air. As the sludge villain wondered what the hell is happening, as sludge villain was getting into small bits of pieces, as he was getting smaller and smaller. As we see Katsuki Bakugo just in the ground as he was inhaling air rapidly as he stated what the hell as he looked forward to see the hero that saved his life. The hero, as he wondered if he was a hero or not, because he never saw this kind of hero, not even never really. As Izuku in a distorted voice stated, I guess heroes are truly weak, he stated. As Katsuki heard him, as few of the reporters tried to talk to Izuku or the unknown person, as Izuku stated, my name is Magneto. As he said this to the reporter, he disappeared from their view. As he turned himself invisible and started to fly. As he was flying, he reached to Daggleborough beach, and then he dropped his mask and stated, "Whoa! If I was there without without the mask, I would have been sweating a shuddering mess. But whoa, this mask literally keeps me calm. Interesting." Hidden quiz complete. Saving Katsuki Bakugo. Giving yourself a name. Creating your vigilante status. As our main character said, whoa, interesting. So what do I get? Reward, another mystery chest. And few things. As he stated, let's see the few things as the system stated. The few things are in the inventory. As he opened the inventory, as he find, no fucking way. As he stated, is this a damn dream? No way, it's a damn dream. As he saw battlemates from Ein Zone Gum, as he stated, no damn fucking way. My inventory have the battlemates themselves inside? How the fuck? As the system stated, You haven't heard my full name, host. You see, my full name is the ultimate system. I can give you anything from any other different anime world you have information on, even legendary item. You see the mages that you hold now, they are legendary items. So use them wisely. They are extremely loyal towards you and no one else. As our main character said. Fuck. Let's say he just stated, I am the happiest motherfucker alive, he stated, as Izuku turned into his own normal Izuku. As Izuku having his middle school bag, as he reached home, he had a grin. Still, the grin was still big enough to know. Everybody seeing Izuku, they wonder why the hell he is smirking. As Izuku returned home, as he stated, "Mom, I'm home." As Izuku's mom said, "Izuku, I was worried. What you were so late." As Izuku stated, "Don't worry, Mom. I am home now. Don't worry." As we see Izuku getting toward his own room, as he get himself freshen up, as he looked at the system and stated, "Oh, interesting, interesting. I should not summon the battle maid, not yet, at least. The battle maids are my eternal servants, so if I summon them once, they cannot get back to inventory, so it's a problem. I have to do something, and I guess I have to make money. How the hell way? Do I still be a hero or not?" He wondered. Should I still go on with my vigilante work, or should I become a hero? He stated. As we see, Zuko stated, I have nearly a year. I have 10 months for training, huh? Okay, okay." Now Izuku literally, we see Izuku getting to his home, as Izuku going to the kitchen, as he was about as his mom called him from dinner. As after eating the dinner, Izuku suddenly stated to his mom that, "Mom, I'm gonna train in the mountains for a while." As Izuku's mom said, "But Izuku, honey, you know it's dangerous for a little kid to go train around here, train himself in the mountain." As Izuku stated, "Don't worry, Mom. Everything's gonna be fine. I wanna train, at least I gotta train into the mountains for a while." As Izuku's mom stated, "Okay, honey, you can go. I gave you my permission." As Izuku's mom also gave him few money, said, "I have already said I am gonna set your ticket to go to Mount Fuji, so don't worry." As Izuku just nodded. Now, now we see Izuku just stated, "Yep, plan successful. For now, create a for now, how to make damn money. At least the money that I have right now is not enough. Let's see, create skill. Ultimate intelligence." As skill created, unlimited intelligence, as with the intelligence skill, and he can now literally hack any damn thing, even banks. So yeah, he's living in heaven right now. As we see, his first Izuku wanted to test his skill, so as he hacked one of the, let's say, not that much well-known bank, but still a bank. He hacked one of them and he gained the money. As this Izuku doesn't care about any kind of shitty people having shitty money, so he decided to rob the people. Yeah, as he gained the money, I said, "Yep, interesting. Right now, I gotta buy a little villa. I gotta buy a little villa around Mount Fuji so I can make my base over there, or something. Nah, I should make my base in the city. That might be interesting." He stated. After hacking a few bits of local banks, Izuku has already taken care of, let's say, everything was stolen. Everything from other banks was also stolen. Now we see the next day, Izuku wake up as Inko was looking at the news intensely as the news reporter stated that in many local banks, the money nearly 5 million won was already stolen or stole away from the bank in a literally different way. And as he stated, whoa, as the other bank's member also wonder what the hell is happening. As let's say the overnight Izuku made few banks, let's say, get into the roads. After that, Izuku's mom just said, Izuku honey, we're lucky our money didn't get stolen, as Izuku stated to himself. Of course mom, why would I steal my own money? As Izuku just nodded and said, who do you think mom stealing all the money from the banks? As Inko stated, don't know, maybe someone having a teleportation quirk or something. Maybe, Izuku just stated. I just transferred my money to Switzerland to the Switzerland bank, then using my teleportation quirk, taking all the money out. Interesting, interesting. As Inko stated, get ready for the breakfast. I'm gonna leave you to the station. As Izuku just nodded. We see time skip to the station as the train station. Izuku's mom said, honey, be careful and remember to call me every day. Said, of course mom, don't worry. As Izuku gave his mom a little hug and then he went into the train. As the train started moving, we see Izuku after sitting for a while. Izuku disappeared from the train. He used his teleportation quirk to teleport himself to the roof of the train. Then he started to fly as he cast invisibility on himself. He reached the city. Then he stated, I have my money and every damn thing, even a fake ID. Who am I? In the fake ID, he named himself as John Rick. So yeah, interesting name, John Rick. As in a fake ID, he has already created a fake ID for himself, so it was interesting. As he has already purchased a little cafe now. Why a cafe? You see, Izuku has already decided to, he's gonna use maid, so a cafe, why the hell not? So a maid cafe apparently. Izuku decided he cannot steal money all the time. Even if those are innocent bitches, he still didn't want to steal money, and he wanted a little source for himself. So yeah, Izuku buy a little cafe, and he can also sleep in that cafe because they had many rooms inside. Now when Izuku summoned the battle maids of Ainzongum, it was interesting. They immediately bowed toward Izuku and said, how can we help our master? As Izuku stated, Izuku gave them order to arrange the table and gave the maid cafe a little clean, as they did. Yuri Alpha was the one who let's say clean everything in a second, and other also. As Izuku has already decided upon a face that he has already created shape shifting skill, so he shifted himself to a handsome young man, and the other maids also blushed at looking at Izuku's face. So Izuku created his persona, John Rick. Then there. As the maid cafe was known, as the maid cafe started, let's say after a week passed, the maid cafe became famous because the maid were cute and gorgeous as hell. Every damn pervert in the city literally wanted to get a good look on the maid. Let's say few pervert tried to make their moves on the maid, but it didn't go well. One maid literally scared the living shit out of the perverts, and they never tried to do anything. The cafe became mostly popular because of the maid, and specifically Yuri Alpha and Nabal Gamma, and let's say Nabal Gamma's cool expression. Few pervert literally liked the cool expression, so yeah. As our main character was dumbfounded and said, "They was just the people who are mascot. Do they really like beatings that much?" Nabal Gamma was cold toward the customer. And let's say Intoma, oh, she had a little problem for, let's say, people didn't like her, but let's say kids like her. And let's see, CZ and Solusha. Let's say Solusha was responsible for, let's say, few of the customer getting disappear from the cafe. Solusha literally eats them. Yeah, she literally kills them. She had a little sadistic nature. Now we're gonna change the topic here. Now 1 month has passed. Izuku has literally get in his hand a nice amount of money. The money was enough for him to, let's say, live a life very peacefully. He also improved himself in many different aspects. He hasn't created a new skill because he thought he's gonna forget few skill. He also has, let's say, he also upgraded my Magneto's skill or Magneto's power to a point where he could now lift up many cars as he desire. He doesn't need, he has also some kind of sense or long sense in a way. He can sense any magnet he can sense longer, and he doesn't need to see the magnet to control. Now time skip to 10 months. Now we see Izuku standing into the gates of UA as he has become little muscular. Like in the picture you're seeing, he has a lean type body, so no, not that much muscular. And Izuku's hair is become like the picture you're seeing right now. He is literally proud of his look right now, so he doesn't care. Izuku entered UA as he suddenly heard a few growl as Izuku looked behind and saw Katsuki Bakugo. Yeah, the infamous Katsuki Bakugo, as he stated. I have never seen that fucker up to my clothes, but then if I see him close, he literally look like a damn walking bomb. As we see, Katsuki didn't recognize Izuku, so he went on his way. We see now Izuku just stated, I guess he doesn't recognize me. Hey, who cares? As you see, Izuku just entered the UA building. He never met Uraka there because he ain't gonna, let's say, slip. He has his own damn reputation. As Izuku entered the, the auditorium. As in the auditorium, as President Mike, we see Izuku sitting beside Katsuki Bakugo as Katsuki Bakugo still didn't recognize Izuku. As we see, he just looked at President Mike as he was explaining the 1 pointer, 2 pointer, and 3 pointer, and Ida was like always. He wanted to, let's say, put the point on like a fuck boy. He wanted to fuck with President Mike as he stated. What about the fourth robot? What is this worth, or it's just for show? I didn't expect this mistake from US. Those same shit thing. As President Mike said, "Hey kid, I was about to go there. You interrupted me." Now, after Now we see after that, after that, Ida got a little ashamed because everybody just said that boy has a stick shoved into his ass as too much, or he's just stick too much. As he got a little embarrassed as he sat into his seat, as Izuku stated. Yup, he deserved that shit. As we see, he explained the fourth robot was a zero pointer and the same thing. As Izuku just laughed and said, I'm gonna have fun destroying the fourth pointer in bits and pieces. As Izuku has already created a little trump card of his own. Now, Izuku's quirk, let's say, when he returned after 10 months, he registered his quirk as his mother was also happy because how Izuku inherited telekinesis. As she literally, let's say, brag to her friend that how Izuku has inherited her quirk and stronger one at that. And her friends were little jealous Izuku because he was able to levitate his own mom into the air, and they were able to fly. Izuku's mother was happy. In the first time of her life, she was very happy, and Izuku's mom decided to, let's say, become slim for Izuku, become healthier. Decided to become a little healthier and become slim. Now, let's say she has also started to slim on those 10 months, and she become pretty much like her canon self when Izuku was 4. It was a drastic change, and Izuku also loved the drastic change. Now we see the written exam. It was damn too easy for Izuku because intelligence. He was damn too intelligent for the even the exam. He already knows too much now, so we're gonna push that off now. The practical exam now. You see, Izuku was stretching a little bit as he was wearing a little tracksuit. Sorry if you can hear that. Sorry. As he stretches back a little bit, then he stated, I guess I gotta do this shit. I'm feeling too sleepy for damn reason. Now the practical exam began as Izuku never waited for anyone's approval, so he dashed forward using his superhuman speed right now. How? He damn wished for superhuman speed. Yeah, not wish. Let's say he created a skill for superhuman wish. He created a superhuman speed wish. So fuck. He created a skill superhuman speed. Yeah. As he dashed forward, he's still not using his telekinesis that much. As then he jumped as a green aura surrounded Izuku. Izuku started to fly around whole of the fake city as he was looking for robot left and right. As he crushed all the robots as he crushed few of the robots as they come to Izuku's view. After that, he became bored too much. Then Izuku was up in the skies. Then at that moment, Izuku activated his Magneto skill, and also, let's say, mixing with telekinesis a little bit. His skill to control magnet or metallic, even magnetic field become more stronger as he lift every bits and pieces of 0 bits and pieces of 1 pointer, 2 pointer, 3 pointer. Every one of them was up in the air. As Izuku gathered all of them into one places, then he crushed them into making a sort of a ball. A ball, then dropping it into the ground. As all the examinees were awestruck and stated, "That guy is strong." As even we go to the observation room, the teachers were speaking. what is his quirk, as one of them taking the file of Izuku Midori, and then they saw telekinesis. His telekinesis is very strong from his mother. He inherited his telekinesis from his mother, and what the doctor stated, he was a late bloomer. He activated his quirk around a year ago, as as the teachers just said, "Whoa, he was a late bloomer. That's unusual. That late, a quirk can activate that late." As All Might also said, "Whoa, interesting." As Nezu was also said, interesting, and his result on written exam is also outstanding. He is the intelligent individual of them all. He is also the first in UA history that has gained that much point. And Izuku's current point was nearly no one is gonna believe, but 4,500. And the principal nudged and said, "Let's get to the ultimate test, let's see." As that moment, as that moment, principal nudged pushed the red button as the whole the whole fake city started to crumble as a zero pointer arrived. It monstrous form, looking all around, looking for victims, not finding any. As few of the students started to run like a bitch, they were. Also, Ida was also mostly angry because he couldn't make any points. Now for Izuku just literally floating in the air, not doing any shit, as he stated. I've already collected I don't know how many damn points, but I could clearly say I'm the first. As we see Izuku now going toward the exit. As he was about to leave, then he suddenly heard a little noise about some people saying help. As Izuku stated, "Oh, I guess I should also earn some hero points. Why the hell not?" As Izuku stated, should I also make lightning? Nah, it's gonna be a little too damn difficult to explain them. How the hell am I able to do those shit? Now we see Izuku just waiting for the robot about to crush her. As the robot was about to crush Uraraka, the robot suddenly stopped at his moment. As Izuku was casually walking toward it, as his eyes was glowing green. As Izuku came toward the zero pointer, then he just snapped his finger. The zero pointer was crushed into its and pieces. It pieces of every pieces fall into the ground like a big ass thud, and then the head was about to fall toward them. Izuku just casually lift his hand and hold the zero pointer head, as everybody was awestruck and stated, "Wow." Some people couldn't even speak, and let's say few of the people were also scared because of his monstrous strength, and they wonder what kind of quirk he has. As let's say, with his glowing green eyes, he looked toward Uraraka and stated, "Are you okay, miss?" As Uraraka gained a little blush, seeing Izuku's face and handsome face at that. Uraraka couldn't comprehend what to say, but she just shut and said, I'm fine, thank you." As Izuku stated, "It's okay, I guess." As Izuku lifted her up in the air, as she was floating, as she couldn't feel any, the same thing that she feels when she uses her quirk to fly. As she was floating beside Izuku, as Izuku take her to Recovery Girl. Then Izuku dropped her to a Recovery Girl where Recovery Girl was. As Izuku jumped toward the sky in a shock wave, he literally disappeared into the skies. As Nezu has already said, That kid is already into UA. Send him a mail right there, right now. He is already into UA with the highest score possible, and judging by the look and few people say, let's say we have to hold the test again. And then President Mike stated, you see, because of one student getting all the point, the entrance exam is gonna held again tomorrow. Those who couldn't take the entrance exam are gonna do the test again and everything. That's it. As yeah, they did the test again. They get the same amount as the ant cannon. Now we see Izuku reaching his own home as he dropped in the ground as there was a little crater. As he knocked on his door, as Izuku's mom opens, as she stated, "How was your exam, Izuku?" As Izuku stated, "Absolute bloody hell." As he stated with a smile, as Inko stated, "So you done good?" "Yes, more than good, mom. You can say I didn't literally give any of them chance to do the exam. Literally, I destroyed every row what there even before they could." She just nodded and said, "You know, Izuku, that's bad, but still, I'm proud of you." As she ruffled Izuku's hair. As Izuku became a little embarrassed. In his past life, you see, Haru never had a parents before. He was never adopted by any family or anyone before. It was the first time someone praised him for something. And let's say Izuku's mom, let's say, started to earn more money than usual. How so? You see, because of her slim figure, and now she has gained a little. She is now a secretary of Yaoyorozu's Industries right now. Let's say she is the secretary of Momo's father. So yeah, Izuku's mom have less and less amount of time, but still good. After entering, now a week later, Izuku received his letter the second day. Literally, Izuku was surprised himself, said, "Whoa, I received my letter the second day, interesting." As when the Izuku's letter arrived, there was projection of, let's say, Nezu, Nezu himself, the mouse bear rat, the hybrid. As Izuku stated, that look cute as fuck, but still, I won't do this. Nah. As we see, Nezu stated, "Mr. Midoriya, you see, you were the first in UA history. Some student has gained so many points together other than All Might. We are happy to inform you that you have created history itself, surpassing All Might. All Might previous record, even breaking All Might's record completely into pieces. So welcome to your Hero Academia, and you have also placed first place in the written exam. And thank you for the minor correction that I made some mistake there. Welcome to your Hero Academia, Mr. Midoriya. We will happy to have you." As Izuku just smirked and stated, "Yeah, I am sure I make this Izuku's life happy as fuck. And I wonder how my mates are." As Izuku just literally get out of the house, as he go to the restaurant that he go not a restaurant, fuck, he go to the maid cafe that he made a year ago. It has become the most popular place in the city there where Izuku live right now. You see, Izuku's earning, he doesn't need earning from his mother, but his mother still purchased him about having this. As Izuku entered the maid cafe, he was welcomed by his five mates: Nabulgama, Yui Alpha, Lupus Regina, Cizet, Entuma, Salusha. So he was greeted by them as they stated, "How was your day, master?" As Izuku stated, "Good. I guess I'm gonna go to my room and bring some tea over there and some snacks also." As Yuri Alpha just nodded. As we see, our main character just went to his own room, as the room constant of having few multiple security camera and accessing many damn security cameras over something. As he entered the room, his personal AI Jarvis. The room's personal AI Jarvis suddenly greeted, said, "Welcome home, master." As Izuku said, "Thank you, Jarvis." As we see Izuku sit on the throne-like chair. As he sit on the throne, as the throne room, it was like a throne room, a multi-dimensional space created by the battle mates. As he sat on his throne, as he releases dark aura from his body. As the throne also gave him a little bit of pick, let's say, giving him more intimidating look. Now time skip. Time skip to the day he's gonna re-enter the academy. As we see, Izuku just stated, "Yep, in real life it looked cool as fuck." He just looked at the door of class 1A as he stated, "Yep, this door is for giants." As he entered, he was met by a glare from Bakugo. As Izuku also glared back at Bakugo with his intense glare, Bakugo also couldn't, let's say, take the glare because he was feeling bloodlust and he was feeling very heavy as his eyes drifted down. As his eye drifted down into the ground, as Izuku stated, "Yep, I'm still the alpha." As we see, Izuku entered the classroom as he was greeted by the same fuckboy Ida. As Ida was introducing himself with so much damn formalities, as Izuku stated, "Ma'am." As Izuku said, "Man, just literally calm down. Stay calm and say what you wanna say." As Ida just calmed down and stated, "My name is Tenya Ida, nice to meet you, and you're a better student." As he started ranting again, as Izuku stated, "Oh boy, it's gonna be a long ass year here." As Izuku stated, "Nice to meet you, Izuku Midoriya." As he introduced himself, as Ida also stated, he introduced himself as he also stated what his quirk was. As for Izuku just stayed silent for a moment, then he stated, "Telekinesis." As Ida said, "Whoa, your telekinesis is very strong." As Izuku just nodded. For Izuku, let's see, his quirk is not just only telekinesis, magnokinesis also. So it wasn't that difficult, you see. Izuku mostly used magnokinesis because he feel awesome when he used the magnetic powers of Magneto. Now Izuku sit in the back of the class by the window as a protagonist seat. As Izuku said, "Yes, the protagonist is here." Right beside his seat was Denki Kaminari and then Minoru Minata. Yes, Minata was there still, fuck. As Izuku stated, "Whoa, oh, I guess this is no fanfic, Minata is still here." As we see, Izuku waiting for the hall room teacher or Mr. Aizawa, as he saw Mr. Aizawa was still sleeping, so he take a book out as he was reading the book. The book was about Sherlock Holmes, so he was reading it because in the world of My Hero Academia, the Sherlock Holmes had something similar to a quirk like telepathy, so he was interested in what kind of story they have made. You see, the book was mainly about the let's say the rip-off version of Charles Xavier, literally. As Izuku stated, yep, Charles Xavier rip-off version. I wonder if he can influence people like Charles, as Izuku stated. Nah, I'm not gonna create that skill. That skill is gonna pain in the ass in the future because Charles Xavier cannot literally control his power that much. His power may be having a little simple telekinesis, but then again, is damn difficult. He cannot also stop hearing thoughts of other people, so I don't wanna have that kind of headache. He stated. So he stated, "Nah, I'm not gonna have Charles Xavier power. Fuck that power." Now we see Denki was also getting interested into the book as Denki stated, hey, my man, what kind of book are you reading?" As Izuku stated, "The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes." As Denki stated, "Oh, you're reading that? I also love that book." As Denki and Izuku started to talk about with each other, as Minato also talked with them. Izuku never literally personally hated Minato that much because he was a character that make fun of other people, and he had a little fun time seeing Minato acting a little perverted around girls. So he didn't have that much problem with Minato. He became friend with Minato because even if he is labeled as a pervert, he might gain a damn female. If not, Uraraka is there. Or Marisa Shield is also there, so he doesn't have any worry. Now, for Izuku's hero costume, let's say we are gonna get to that later. I'm still thinking. Now we see Izuku as Aizawa get up, as he stated, we are get up bitches, we are gonna go to Kirk apprehension test as just like in the anime. Uraraka stated, "What about orientation?" As we don't do those shit. As she just shut herself off. As we see Izuku just getting to the boys' locker room, as Aizawa stated, "Follow that good example without question." As Izuku just entered the boys' locker room, as every boy was also there. As Izuku removed his shirt, every boy there literally dropped their jaws was already dropped because oh, they're seeing damn 8 packs. Izuku, oh ho ho, 8 packs was already way more, way too much. His body may be lean type, but still, as Kirishima said, "Man, what kind of training do you do?" As Izuku stated, "Just work out." "Since when?" As Izuku stated, "Since last year." "I don't believe you. That body is not from last year. That's from just training." As Izuku stated, "Believe it or not, that this body is from the last year." As Kirishima said, "Give me your training regiment." As Izuku gave a little training regiment, as Kirishima just facepalm and stated, "100 push-up, 100 sit-up, and 1 kilometer run." "Are you kidding me?" "Nah, that's really what I did." As Kirishima said, "Man, don't be a bummer. Give me the training regiment." As Izuku stated, "Add another zero to all of them." As Kirishima said, "That's believable now." As we see, now we see Izuku getting to the sports uniform. As we see, Izuku entered the training field, not training field, was say, yeah, training field. As just looking at the anime, Aizawa stated, "Bakugo, what is your longest throw in the middle school?" As Bakugo stated, 56 meter. Then Aizawa stated, "Good, now use your quirk." As Bakugo, like the same dialogue in the anime, stated, "Die." The same score he get from the anime. 703, I guess. 700 meters, maybe 705 meters. Yes, that's it. Now for Izuku, oh, not Izuku, we're not gonna go there as I was stated, we're gonna use our quirks. As Mina stated cool, then Aizawa just smirked and said, cool you say, huh? We're gonna do that. Whoever gets last is gonna be expelled from the UA hero course. As everybody just glump in fear, as everybody just glared at Mina. As Mina just became a little sore and said, I'm sorry. As now you see, the 50-meter dash, Izuku just literally dashed there. He destroyed them anyone's code. He literally got there in 1.1 and he literally got there in 1 seconds. He doesn't need any shit anything over there. Then the grip test. Oh ho ho ho, Izuku just literally destroyed the grip. Then oh, the side to side clutches. He destroyed again everybody. Now the jump. Oh ho, he literally floating in the air. So infinity. Then we're gonna go to the ball throw now. Everybody did the same. Uraraka got infinity like the anime. As we see, Izuku just stated, what should I do? Should I use? Should I just break the sound barrier or something? As Izuku's eyes glow green for a while. Then he just gave a weak throw to the air. Then, at that moment, the ball, taking up speed and altitude, started sprinting toward the sky. Skies, having leaving some shockwave and getting to infinity. As everybody was awestruck. Even Bakugo said, "How the hell the damn nerd got a quirk?" As his jaws were literally his jaw was on the ground mainly. When Bakugo screamed, "How the hell that nerd get a quirk? Better quirk than me!" As he just looked at the as he giving dead glare to Izuku, but when Izuku's eyes shift toward Bakugo suddenly froze because of fear. He could as suddenly everybody could feel the fear wailing into them. They don't know what the hell is happening, but the sky was turning black. The pressure that Izuku was releasing, the green pressure that was getting over them. Bakugo was nearly on his knees. Few of the people was also feeling the pressure. As Aizawa was the one also feeling the pressure. He doesn't know, but few of the people were even clenching their heart because it was hurting. As Izuku stated in a cold voice, "What are you gonna do? Huh? You're gonna burn me like you did when you were small? Huh?" As Aizawa stated, Izuku calmed down. As Izuku calmed down himself as the pressure was released. As for Bakugo, he was in a state of shock. For the first time in his life, he felt fear. He felt fear from Izuku. In his whole damn life of 15 years, he never felt fear. The fear that wailed upon himself, he could not forget in his whole life. His knees were still trembling. He doesn't know what is happening. His eyes were merely dead. He doesn't know how the hell the nerd becomes so strong and how he becomes so cold. He doesn't know what's happening, but his pride was broken that day. The day when he fall into his knees in front of the nerd that he used to bully. As now, Aizawa stated, "Calm down, Mr. Midoriya," and calm down, Mr. Midoriya. As we are gonna have a little report, we are gonna have a little talk into the teachers' lounge after this. As everybody did the same, Izuku was overall the first, and Minata was the last. You see, I myself doesn't think Minata is the last fully. He's not the main. You see, I wonder myself, how did Hagakure? Yes, I'm seriously sure. How the hell did Hagakure get into class 1A? I'm literally sure that Minata literally done higher than her. Her quirk is pretty much useless, and the only thing she can do is make herself invisible. How the hell that counts? So, in my opinion, Hagakure is last. So I'm gonna do those. Now Hagakure was last. As for Momoe, she was thinking said, "Hey, that's bullshit. He's not gonna literally do those." As the result was there, Hagakure was last. As Aiza was stated, Toru Hagakure, you're expelled. At that moment, everything fell down. Hagakure just started to cry and said, "Sir, give me one more chance. I'm sure I can do a lot more better." As Aiza was stated, you're not fit to be in class 1A. Your quirk is awesome, but it's not good for combat purposes. You just only for sub. It's only for good for stealth hero and other thing. As she said, but I have a chance, right? I'm sorry. I can only do that thing or that thing for you. I'm not gonna expel you. I'm gonna change the classes. You see, you're gonna get into class 1B. We are gonna take another potential student from there. As we see now, Ibarra from class 1B. Nah, 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 nah. Fuck that. Fuck Ibarra. No, 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 no. Yes, Ibarra from class 1B. Get into class 1A. As our main character said, yep, the canon changed a lot. I know Minato was strong already because even if he has a ball, he has a he has balls on his head. Still, that's strong. But still, Hagakure, she can only get invisible. She cannot gain any points from there. Her physical attribute was also trash, so it's acceptable. Now, now we go to the class as Hakakura was getting her things so she could go shift to class 1A, class 2 to 1B. The next day happened. The classes of class 1B was not just like normal classes of high school. As the hero studies, suddenly the door burst open as they heard a noise. I am coming to the door like a normal person. All might the trash, the biggest trash of all time was here. It is what our main character thinks. As our main character said to himself, that's not a normal person. That's not how a normal person came to the door, came out of the door. As everybody was awestruck, as Denki said, "Man, look, All Might." As Izuku stated, "Yeah, yeah, All Might. Yeah, yeah." He just acted a little sarcasm. As Denki stated, "Yeah, isn't he cool?" As Izuku said, "Yeah, he is cool. Fuck, he is fuck literally in my case. He's the dumbest shit ever." Then Izuku just says, "Hero costume now." Oh, All Might gonna take them to the battle training arc. Yeah, and Bakugo was also waiting for this shit. He wants to literally test himself that he is better than Izuku or not. Now we see All Might stating, the costume makes the man. He make the man makes a hero. A costume makes a hero. So yeah, Izuku just stated a costume makes a hero, huh? What about Aizawa? Isn't he a hero? As our main character said, ha, who cares? As we see Izuku getting out of the changing room, as few of the people also look toward Izuku. Not he was nothing special, but still he scored number one into the Korka assessment test. So few people looked toward Izuku as they say nice hero costume. Izuku already wear full black on every Galgamish stuff he's you seeing Galgamish wearing. As after that, the team was selected already. Izuku was paired up with most unusual pair that he never thought is gonna be true. He thought it's gonna be Uraka, but it was Jiro. Him and Jiro. So Jiro introduced herself with him as Izuku stated, Izuku Midoriya, nice to meet ya. As Jiro explained her quirky earphone jack and she can also convert her heartbeat into those jack, creating sonic booms. As Izuku stated, interesting. You can do this, so you can do those, I guess. As Izuku just stated, Kafa, you see, you're gonna tell me when you're gonna hear someone approach there. As she just nodded. As they enter, as Kyoko suddenly started to, she suddenly used her earphone jack to see if anyone was approaching them. As she could hear booms, she could hear explosion coming toward them. As she stated, explosion was coming forward. As Izuku stated, interesting. Okay. As at that moment, Izuku and Koika they were moving forward. As there were four pathways. First, there was front and the left. There was another corridor. In the left corridor, Bakugo was coming toward them. As Bakugo was about to get toward them, Izuku just extended his leg as Bakugo fell into his face. As Bakugo said, "Damn you, nerd! You're mocking me!" As Bakugo pushed forward, as about trying to explode Izuku's face. As he was about to explode Izuku's face, as Izuku just kicked Bakugo toward the end of the hallway. As Bakugo was stuck into the wall, as Bakugo stated, "Oh shit, my spine broke down. My spine broke down, shit." As Bakugo couldn't move. As we see, Izuku just stated, "Yep, sit there." As Kyoka started to wrap her into the capture tape, wrap him. As Bakugo was out of the match. As the other student said, he deal with the Bakugo so easily. As they were getting forward, as Ida was with Bakugo. As Ida was also literally practicing the same shit. As Izuku just stated, this fuckboy literally has stick shove him to his ass, huh? As what Izuku did, Izuku just come there as Izuku just literally appeared in front of Ida. With his telekinesis, he make Ida unable to move. He make Ida unable to move his body. As they touch the bomb, yeah, they won. Ida just said, "I couldn't move my body." Now, it was a very easy win for Izuku really. Izuku didn't have that much problem. After that, Izuku and Kyoka talk with each other. They become friends very quickly and as Let's say Kika having a little bit attraction toward Izuku, but she knows that she doesn't stand a chance against other girl because he might think she is not feminine enough. As Izuku get her meaning in the world, like how she did he is down she how she is downing herself. As Izuku stated, oh, if you're wondering that you're less feminist, as Izuku stated, I don't care really. I don't care about the girl that much. If they are nice, then nice. Really, she stated she had a little spark in her eyes, and Izuku stated, yeah, I don't care that much.